We've got an October knife sale. October knife sale, 120 knives. Oh, happy Halloween, dudes. I'll still be shipping by then, probably. Okay. But I'll ship Monday the 17th. What is that? Yeah, that's right. Because Patreon, the 14th, which is Friday evening. And then Sunday for the public, which is the 16th. So I'll be shipping all the stuff on the 17th and then as needed, going forward. Because the sale never ends. It never ends until the next sale is posted or we run out of knives. So, and here's the knife sale instructions as I show you every month. But I mean, you might be new to it. So they're separated. The list is going to be separated in the description section's right under the video. And then you scroll down and then there's the comment section. So some of them will be in the description section and then I'll break them off probably at 1 to 40 in the description and then the rest of them in the comment section because they won't all fit in one section or the other. So that will give you the list. I will mark them sold as I can get to marking them sold depending on how busy I am. And I don't take Venmo or PayPal. Sorry, one owns the other. So when I got canceled out of PayPal, I lost my Venmo too. But I've got a regular merchant account. Like if you go onto Blade HQ or KnifeCenter or something, I mean, I'm just going to send you an invoice. You click on it, you Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, it doesn't matter, or ACH or whatever. You can pay. And it's real easy. I mean, people can get a little freaked out until they do it and they go, oh, well, that was easy. Apple Pay. Also, without me sending you an invoice, if you want to just pay, you can pay sending me money on my Cash App. Cash App is $ love them knives. So you don't need anything from me to do that. Or Zelle, you don't need anything either. It's just lovethemknives@gmail.com. So either way of those two, you can just pay me. You don't need an invoice, okay? But please make sure the knife is available. And I've said I will mark you down for it before you run off and start paying me for something because it might already be gone. Here's the knives. There's 2 tables and a little TV tray stand for overflow on these. So let's go and talk about these knives. They're pre-owned and the boxes may have some shelfware. There may be some marks and stuff on these knives because not all of them are pristine, but quite a few are very pristine. Okay, so if you watch this and you look at the descriptions, you'll have a better idea if there's any dinks or scratches or things like that. Okay, let's go. We're going to start off with, and this is a different. I've never known the Acta Non Verba, but maybe you do model Z100. Black G10 Sleipner blade, $80. Comes in this big, wide, long box, everything like that. Here's the knife. I think this is made in Europe, right? Czech Republic. That's it. That's what I was thinking. And can I wipe that off? I don't know. So, but here it is. And I'm kind of giving them to you. I don't sit here and polish and clean and stuff like this. Is definitely not bearings, okay? But it's only $80. And then we've got this Alien Knives KD1 black poly handle with 80 CRV2 blade, $80. Let me just show you the outer with the sheath and the card. Okay, so there's that. And then let me pop this knife out and you can see the knife itself. It's got that kind of apocalyptic finish, and I'm not sure if it was supposed to or not, but this is what it looks like, okay? Because I'm not familiar with this or the maker or anything, and it is less than $5,000. Oh, it's $80. Okay, it's gonna go. And a Purvis Progeny V3 version 3 black tie, carbon fiber, M390, $399, and you know what? These are sold out, I believe. So, I mean, it's like there's a lot of people that were chasing it and didn't get to get one. So here it is. All right. And yes, this is like pretty damn pristine. And this one, you know, see, I get them and I go, I wish I could buy one of these, but I put them out for my Patreon group for them to grab first and later. But I will definitely make a mental note to try and put this on my channel at some point in time because Ferrum Forge, all right, S35VN, this is the Artisan Valor. Okay, 144, which is a great deal. And it's got the metal box and all the stuff inside, you know, the zipper pouch. But is that cool? That is a cool looking knife. That really is. Artisan, I saw that over at the Texas Blade Show when I was there. Okay, Artisan Cutlery, the Centauri. This one also is a really good deal because I know that's G10, like the orange and black, but it's S35VN and it's the same on front and back, and it's got titanium. And look at the back spacers, cool as well. But I mean, that's pretty sweet, isn't it? And this thing is a front flipper, but it's full size, and it was a KnifeCenter exclusive, 80 bucks. Okay, then we got the Mini Freak, and this has got a Lynch clip. I didn't see another clip in the box. I believe this is 240. I don't see the tag on it right now. Oh, the number 6. Where did number 6 print out at? It might have, I don't know where it is. Okay, but number 6 is missing. But I think it's $240, and I'll put it down here. And of course, it'll be in the list as well, the price. But I think it's $240, and it's first production run, S90V. The only thing I can see really is, yeah, some marks on that Lynch clip, okay? And that's it, which is obviously easily replaceable. And you can also go to Benchmade and get a replacement pocket clip. So that's not a problem. But there's the Mini Freak. And then Bestech Ornetta. And I dyed this blue, okay? So see that? That is a blue. That's a fairly deep blue. It's a D2. It's only $42, okay? It's like new because I know. The Skirmish, the same way. This is mine. D2 blade, $49, okay? And it's red G10, etc. And then this is interesting because I think this Bravo 1 from Barker River, Bravo 1, green, oh, shouldn't be bulk, it should be black, green, gold, elder burl with CPM 154, $200. And it's got some more stuff, some more leather stuff inside this box, okay? But it's got this leather sheath. And I swear to God, I saw these at $375 with this handle material. So I'm thinking this is a one heck of a deal. See the burl handle? That's nice. That's a nice knife. And that's a decent sized knife too, but okay. Next we have a Boker Kalashnikov. It's aluminum, nothing special except it's Damascus. Check that out. It's a Damascus blade. So pops right out. And it's only a measly 50 bucks, which is pretty good for the Damascus, I believe. And then we got the Brian Brown Jaeger M version 2, made by Riot, tie handle, M390, and it has all the Moku tie kit with it. It's inside the box. It's sealed. And backspacer, pivot collars, extra set of hardware, all that kind of stuff. It's 395 bucks, okay? And I believe that's a heck of a deal because I think total, when you got the Moku tie kit and everything, was over 500. M390, full tie, blue anno. Here's your stuff, okay? And here's the knife. And it looks absolutely pristine, okay? Yeah, nice. Nice. I guess I wasn't aware of this one. Okay. I wasn't aware of this one either. This one, I know who this came from. Cheapo Chinese OTF Karambit, $35. Oh, there you go. And what is that blade? I'm sure it's the newest. I'm sure it's Maximet at 80 Rockwell. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. But looks like probably some kind of zinc alloy handle because it's fairly heavy. And I didn't go into much description. And there she goes right there. So the Karambit OTF. Okay. And the Nox, Civivi Nox, black steel. And this is Nitro V blade, and it's $40. And we got anything? That looks good. Okay, I'm not seeing a problem. Elementum, this looks pretty pristine to me. Okay. And this is the button lock Elementum. Kind of like my Vandal. Doesn't flick. It's a button lock. Okay. Brown micarta, $50, 14C28N. Appalachian Drifter, very subdued flipper tab. This has got that black, they call it a black hand rub Damascus. Okay. And then this is that blue carbon fiber raindrop pattern. Okay. On that. And they call it rose. I'm sorry, rose pattern. And $60. The Insight. This one's a really good deal too. There's no box, okay? But look at it. It's got the carbon fiber, the red, all right? And I'm sure it's a D2. Yeah, it's D2. No box, but it looks pristine. And that's nice. Just the black G10 model was like $85. So $30, maybe you could carry that. I mean, that's like gas station prices. And speaking of that, Cogent, green micarta and the black hand rub Damascus as well on this. And this is very, very nice. No problems with that. $40. The Hooligan, $35. Micarta scales. Okay. Looks good. I don't see any issues with it. Box, everything. Here's one. The issue with this one is the little bit on the tab of the box. The Brazen Black G10 scales, 14C28N, $30, and it looks good. I mean, some of these blades, they got fingerprints or a little hair or some dust or whatever. You know, I'm not going to spend like 3 days prepping these knives, wiping them down. They'll just get dust on them again. So I'll leave that to the new owner. And $30 for the Burgundy Brazen. So you want to go Burgundy? Brazen, there's a hair. Come on, get off of me. And so there's this, $30. Now it's in between the scales. What? Oh my God. Okay, $30. I don't even have any animals here. I'm the only animal in the house. Okay, Cogent. Now, there's one for 40. There's one for 55. What's the deal? This is G10 too, by the way, to add insult to injury. But it's all blacked out, and it's from the Texas Blade Show. It's a special edition. 23 of 35 made in the entire history of mankind. That's it. And you can have it for $55. And baby, if that ain't like new in the box, I don't know what the hell is. Oh, and Civivi Voltaic. Yes, another lovely, pristine knife. And it's only $49. 14C28N, steel frame, black G10. What do you want? CGARB, Cutlery, the Scoria. This is denim. And I'm going, ooh, that's a funky looking denim, isn't it? You could put some, you could darken it down with some, just by handling it, but also with that mineral oil, stuff like that, if you wanted to. But I don't know. I mean, it's fine the way it is, isn't it? $50. AR RPM 9 steel. This is the Moore Mylea. I've never put my hands on this either. The Moore Mylea. And they're already coming in for a sale, and I haven't even put them on my channel yet. These knives never got my hands on them. So this is the big dog, big Mylea. Big and bad, $40. We got a Chris Reeve knife over here, the Menundi Macassar Ebony Inlays S35EN 395. So I think these things are around $500 when they are brand new. This one, I mean, I think the newest version, they did a complete cut through on the blade instead of just this nail nick. So I'm thinking this is not the first version, but this is titanium, and they don't have the cloth in the box. They got the lube and the tool, and I think that, and then of course the knife. So here it is. I mean, you want to see the end of the box here. This is what it says. Okay. So there she is for you. Definitely less expensive than buying it new. The IBI Black G10 D2 blade, $39. CRKT. And yeah, it drops. I mean, it's not an assisted opening. It's got that karambit kind of kick to it, and it looks copper to me. I don't know. Maybe that's brass. I don't know what that is, but, or maybe it's just a copper colored zinc or something. I don't know what it is, but it's only, I know one thing, it's only $39. And then the Pilar, and I think this is the original, no box, $20 though, and it looks clean. So this is your little Pilar, CRKT, Bosna's design. What do you think? That looks good. That's clean. And here's the minimalist. So, and that's that green polished resin infused fiber handles, 5CR15. And this is a neck knife. You know, they've made them in different blade shapes and stuff like that, but it's $19. And you can get different scales for them. I got into a big long thing with Rory from Montana, sent stuff to me, and I sent it on to anything knife related. Everybody was working on this little $19 neck knife. Curtis. This is a Curtis custom, and it's supposed to be around 700 and some dollars new. This is the F3 medium, blah, 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 CTSXHP. Okay, 425, but it's 425. I don't have any paperwork in there as far as, you know, if they did do a certificate of authenticity or whatever, but here's what it looks like. Okay. All right. So you're talking about a custom knife for really inexpensive. And then Damn Designs Wraith, Brown G10 scales, $50. Okay. Check it out. Let me see if I can get the light to you on this. Okay. Yeah, I guess there's some. I'll make note of that too. Maybe some scratches on the cover plate for the reverse of the pocket clip mount. And oh, you don't want to even see that one. We'll just skip over that. Oh, Demco. MG, of course, what's that? Machine ground. AD20S, not the AD20.5. This is the 20S, the slim. And the slim ain't that slim, my friends. This is the one. If I own an AD20 with yellow G10, this one is carbon fiber and L-Max. 550. I know, 550. And it's got, that's, he said, he's got a rub on the carbon fiber. He goes, it came that way from the production. Okay. So that's it. That's the only thing. But I mean, this, they were $475 for the G10 version. That's what they sold for. So add tax to that and shipping, they probably were close to $550. And you know what? This has got the carbon fiber, the slotted blade, and all that. And go find one. Good luck. Good luck. I see them wanting $1,200 on the secondary market, which is insane. Okay. This is the drop Cyrus Persian Terzuola, right? Yeah. Okay. And so these are titanium because they got a hardened steel insert and stuff. And so S35EN, $99. Titanium liners, micarta, Terzuola, S35. It's under $100, folks. That's insane. Okay. Next, and this is weird because this is this is Pole Force, of course, Detmer. And so this is Icorn, whatever is the name. Pole 1, G10, liner lock, black G10 scales, N695 blade, which I'm not familiar with. Tiny scratch on pivot clip side, 119. Okay. Tiny scratch on clip side. Oh, on the pivot on the clip side. So I guess it's that little thing right there. Other than that, it does look new, and it comes in the metal box and everything. It doesn't feel like bearings to me. It feels like washers. It's a good sized knife though, that's for sure. Okay, then we got this little tool down here, and it's EOS Mako RW Thai Pride tool, no box, $40. Okay, here's your Pride tool, $40. It'll be in that little slip pouch, but no, it doesn't have any other packaging. All right, and next we've got the Fox Radius, and this is the outer slip cover, and then the fancy box is underneath, is in here, and all this stuff. And of course, that was the knife of the year thing, and all this craziness with the Radius knife. Carbon fiber. Yeah. Titanium. M390, right? Yeah, M390. 2019 imported knife of the year. $3.99. Giant Mouse, Biblio, Burgundy, Canvas Micarta, M390, 175. And this looks really clean. It looks good. The micarta looks really good. Everything looks pretty pristine on this knife. Then we've got this Grissom knife and tool. Riverstone Flipper, M390, no box, 150. So there is no box, but there's paperwork and stuff in here. Okay, so you'll get that with that. And here's what it is. Interesting knife, though. I mean, it's M390. It looks like it's pretty well built. I don't know who the OEM was, but who knows? It might have been Riot. It could have been, who knows what it was. But that's pretty solid. $150. Check it out online. I don't know that much about it. Heretic H32-10A. This one's the 10A. Manicore X. This is two-tone. This is double edge. Okay. It has the stock clip, lube, extra springs in box, light wear on button and scales, $199. He must be very particular because I don't see any light wear really anywhere. It looks pristine. There's an extra pocket clip in the box, that kind of stuff, what he was saying there. But this is what, 9 1/4 overall. This is true 3 3/4 inch blade of, what is it, L-Max? Yeah, that's some stuff right there, my friends. That's all cool. I'm gonna retract it. There you go, right there. Deca, and this is 20 CV, blue G Mascus, etc., etc. Nice drop point blade, and it's $95. And there's no box to that, and I need to make a note on that. I always remind myself when I go through and do these videos, but at least it'll be in the description when I post this. Okay. And then this is the Infinite Crazy Shark, and I'm sure this is the one I had, and I sold it to Guilfoyle, and now he's buying some customs, I think. So he's trying to get some cash. $450. And there's it's a big box in here, but this is like kind of like a shark lock, and this thing, you can look at my video on this, and this is the same knife. And I don't see any issues with it, really. It looks pretty clean. Probably didn't haul it around much because it's a big, heavy dog. It's a big, heavy dog, but it's an interesting knife. It really is. And it comes with not only in that box, but then it comes with this. So there's your sheath, there's your lockout, right? That goes into there, into that hole to lock the blade up. And this is insane too. So you get a lot of gear with it. It's a complete and utter maniac. And then here's the J. Glacius. This is that Slice FK exclusive. This is made by Riot, called the Fuse, and M390, 3.25. So if you studied up on this and you know anything about it, you'll know. But this is very nicely priced. And maybe this is a knife you're interested in. I don't know. I didn't know anything about this at first. And let me look to see if I can see anything amiss. No, that wiped off. Is there anything here? I'm trying to see if there might be a little mark across there. That looks like there might be a mark on there. So I'll make note. There's a mark on the lock bar side. And I don't know that I did here. Okay. Concept Corvid XL. Big dog. I dyed the scales. So the scales are dyed blue. Don't worry, it won't run off in your hands. The color's permanent. Okay, it's permanent. It's a big, huge KC tool. And it's only $49. Comes in the big fancy box. Snap-on, the Kershaw Knockout Snap-on edition. Yeah, it's got some marks on the presentation side of the scale, so you can see that there's some marks there. Okay, but I guess they're really hard to get your hands on. And $99. It was marked down from last month, so that's what that is. And then this is the Copper Natrix, Kershaw Copper Natrix D2 blade, and there's scratches on the blade, but it looks like somebody put a hell of an edge on it, that's for sure. So you've got that. Kershaw Leak, and this one's S30V. That's a yellow aluminum blade. So check it out. That looks good. I mean, I haven't gone real close. I mean, maybe, it looks good. Okay. Now, this one's just a Boilermaker, $20. Steel handle. George design. Yeah, less George. Okay. The Highball XL, $35. All right. And I don't know who did this one. I think this was in-house. And then the Cairo, $40. D2 blade. It's probably why it's more expensive. Hinderer design. And, of course, D2 blade. We've got Kershaw over here. And this is the bare knuckle. Now, this is carbon fiber M390, and it's the wrong box. Okay, so he said it's actually the wrong box. Probably, I don't know, but it's the bare knuckle with M390. And yes, they say M390 here. So if you like the bare knuckle, but you think that'd be pretty cool to have it in M390, which it would be, there's your blade right there. Okay. And then you can get the link in the 420HC standard issue type thing. Okay. Made in the USA though. Okay. Looks good. And $35. The Blur, $59. S30V. That's why it is more expensive. It's S30V blade. Yep. Yes, it is. And it looks good. And then we've got a 2-knife deal. These are 2 knives right here. So check them out. What does it say? Hold on. Refresh myself. Okay, the Kershaw Compound and the Kershaw Seguin. These are both HCR. knives, no boxes, 30 bucks for both. You get both for 30 bucks. Okay, there's G10. It's the 1940 right here. Okay, that's the compound. This is a Seguin right here. Okay, and let's fold this one up. I'm running out of room in here. Okay, now we got the Kaiser Gemini Black Micarta N690, $50. And of course, this is Laconico design, and he puts his name right up here, Laconico. Looks good. All right. And then we've got the Jungays, and this is brown micarta with N690, and it's $30. It's got the box. It looks good. Here's the PPY. Kicks right open. It's got, thumb studs. And it's nice. Black and kind of a coral red colored micarta. And what is that? 154 cm, which is really, really nice knife for $30. $30. Okay, so you can get the Infinity as well over here, and that's like new in box. And it is $45. N690. Okay, it's a front flipper, just like that. All right, Infinity. Then next is the Doman, which is the new Doman, right? And it's a hollow grind. It's 154. Is it 154 cm? 154 cm, $49. And it's a micarta, but I dyed it blue in that video I did weeks ago. I dyed it blue and had it sitting on the box ever since. So there it is. And also for $49, Beg Lighter 2.0 Black Micarta, and it's a Tanto. 154 cm, it's a Tanto. And it, oh baby, she drops. She definitely drops. That's nice action on that, okay? Now, we got the Sheepdog. This is one that I had modified by BJ. He took the flipper tab off, which is what the new Sheepdogs are doing anyhow. No flipper tab. And they've got an oblong hole, but this one's got a round hole. 154 cm, and this micarta. Nothing's modified on the handle, just the blade. Just took the flipper tab off and put a hole so you could finger flick. And baby, that is a big, big dog for sure. And it's only $89. I mean, brand new, they're $99. It doesn't even count the mods. The Critical Mini, $49, and it's got some oil here on the scales. You can put some mineral oil all the way over and kind of darken it down, or it will over time anyhow. But this is 154 cm and green micarta, $49. And then the T1 green micarta, 154 cm, and that's $49 as well. Then we've got the Genie red micarta scales, $49, 154 cm, black blade, kind of a reverse Tanto or sheep's foot. All right. And then we've got the V3 Vigor, and I think that's a hollow grind as well. N690, $39. Okay. Then it looks like the guy got a brown Kala, or Kala. That's Kaiser Kala, in G10, brown, but he dyed it blue. See what I'm saying? So this is a little bit more old school on the Vanguard Kaiser stuff. Okay. And what does he want for it? He wants $75 for it. What is it? VG10? It's a VG10 though. Okay. Here's the Horseman 2. And this is number 42, 150, titanium M390, 185. I think these are around $240. And this one is a numbered, and it is pristine. Okay, so that's great. That's Crystal Knives, and then the Aurora, and that's number 58 of 150 as well. M390 titanium, beautiful knife. Yeah, it's nice. And so those are both 185 each. Then we go to the Kunwu Tao, 175 bucks, LMAX blade, first production run, and of course 312 of 400. But then he cut through here because they put a hole in it, because they wanted a hole in the blade for flicking purposes, which he felt they should have had to begin with. This is a front flipper, top flipper, okay? And also now with the hole that you can finger flick. And of course, Kunwu, and there's the nice surround, kind of a look of a Mokutai look. And it's looks like right, left hand. Yeah, right or left hand. So pretty slick. I like the Kunwu stuff. I really do. L1, the Lanny, okay, 395 bucks. It sells for $610. This is an integral titanium Mars Valley fat carbon, okay? This is pristine. This is S90V Liang Ma knife, okay? 395. And that's it, folks. That'll be the lowest you'll ever see on an L1 Lanny. And also here we got the Model 18, textured titanium, integral handle. You can see. And these are very expensive knives. They're 550 or whatever on this, 550 to 600, 395. Okay. Small mark on presentation side pivot. Well, you can't really hardly even see it. It's more like just a differential on the finish, and I don't know if I was just looking at it at an odd angle. It's right there. See what I'm saying? And I don't know if it's actually a thing. So there's that. Otherwise, no marks, no problems. Here's a lion steel. This is the rock, but this is the TNP. This is the Nut and Fancy Project special TNP edition, number 8 of 75. This was done in March of 2020 when all the shit hit the fan, I guess. And see how this will push and pop out the pocket clip here from this side. But this is basically an integral aluminum M390, $250. I don't think you can find these TNP editions very easily. The Max Ace Balance, blue titanium, very inexpensive at $169. M390, it's the 2021 edition. It's a beautiful knife. Okay, we got a new table here, MKM or MBM, Monterey Bay Knives, Mini Old Guard. And this has got that ZC, the laminate line on this blade there. It's because it's got ZDP 189 blade, $155. That's a beautiful knife. That's just a good looking knife. I don't think you can find them around anymore either. SOCOM Bravo, titanium carbon fiber handle. This one is the one made by Reich that everybody's chasing. This is not a serrated or tanto, okay? And this is $475, and it looks very, very good. All right, and so this one's a SOCOM Elite, single edge, black aluminum handle, M390, lightweight, he says, 225, and that is a push to pop that open. That I don't know if it's a detent that's really strong, but yeah, getting underneath that thumb stud I think is tough. There's all the data on it right here. Looks good. It looks really good. 225. Oh, the Miguron AM8, the Flicks. This is called the Flicks. Oh, I know. Okay, so the guy that owned this, he did a little bit of file work here on this jimping. He felt like it needed some improvement. And so I don't know if you can really tell that much, but that's what he did. Otherwise, it's pretty much like new. Okay. And it's 175. And here is the little Isanzo MKM blue FRN scales N690, and he wants $75, and it's got no box. All right. Looks like an orange aluminum backspacer that has a couple of little pieces of color loss on the back. So I'll note that. And then the MKM Isanzo Lava Flow Fat Carbon M390 blade, $90. So it comes in this box. It does have a box. Lava Flow M390, got a hair on the blade or something, I guess, because it's gone now. And that's what she looks like. And yeah, got a little, is that the fatal flaw of the aluminum with these knives? There's a little bit of loss of there. Okay. And then we've got the Pearson Custom Denim Micarta Nitro V. This is a fixed blade, $160. So this is a custom knife. It's got a sheath. You want to see that, okay? And then this is the knife itself. And he's got his name on it. And there's the scuff on the micarta. And this is the knife. And if you know anything about this maker, I don't. So 160. Pena, Lenny's clip, 209. M390 blade, 209 for the whole thing. Looks like a hollow grind here. M390. Micarta looks good. It looks pretty nice. And then we've got the ProTech Strider SNG black micarta and aluminum, $395. And what is that? 154 cm blade. So there's what the front scale looks like. That's micarta. There's the back. It's aluminum. And here's the blade. And it looks good. I don't see any issues with it. Nope. Looks fine. And then we've got, speaking of black micarta, we got black micarta on this Megalodon. And we've got the description flipped over here, probably. And yes, limited edition black micarta, 14C, $50. So it's a 14C blade, which it says on the back side. Liner lock, micarta. And the top of the next row is the real steel Banshee fixed blade black G10 D2, $39. Comes in the box and comes with a sheath that just went on the floor. Okay, so D2. Oh yeah, Poltergeist Works design. All right. We'll get the sheath later. The real steel, okay, Element. This is a steel frame, $50, N690 blade, micarta on the front. And Poltergeist Works, of course. Right here, big dog. And of course, we've got our Riot Mini Crossroads. Lambert, Kirby Lambert, of course. He's got his stuff on the back here. Good looking knife. There's nothing wrong with this. And $250 is the price, which is way less than they cost new. Got a couple of Riva Warden knives. There's the first edition I think they did. And so they're an assisted opening, 9CR18 MOV, and 35 bucks a piece. Here's the Warden 2. So this is a Tanto and 9CR18 as well, $35. So here we go, Rosecraft Alenta OD Green G10, AR RPM 9 blade, $39. Of course, AR RPM 9, probably made by you know who, Artisan, possibly, because it's their proprietary steel, but so it'd be equivalent to like a CJRB knife, I imagine. And then we got the Reich Hummingbird Plus. Hummingbird Plus, brown green G10, N690, no box, $45. That's a pretty good deal. 45 bucks, and it looks really clean. It looks nice. N690, the Hummingbird Plus. And remember, the little hummingbirds are really tiny. Well, that's the Plus. They made it in a bigger size. And then, of course, this is a Sean Connell knife. And where's my tag for it? Sean Connell right here. It's the LBXL titanium copper backspacer nitro V blade, $850. Okay, this is a custom knife, and this has been owned by several pretty notable reviewers and put on their channels. So copper backspacer. This is a big bad dog here. This is pretty beefy. And I think originally was at least $1,200 new. Okay, but it looks pretty clean. Whew. Yeah, this is not a gent carry. This is a beastly knife. And you know, I'm going to close it back up because it's a monster. Okay. And then we've got, Sharp by Design, $299 for the Apex, and he's got extra set of hardware, etc. And that's all this stuff over here. So there's all this good stuff plus a pocket clip right there, okay? But this is way less than, I mean, they're $375, right? And so this one is $299. $299. That's pretty knife, isn't it? That is a pretty knife. Okay, let's put it back down. And then, of course, the Shozi's Han 317 green micarta scales. This is like the infinite crazy knife, isn't it? Except, why did I do this? Why did I do this? I screwed in this pin, probably just so I wouldn't lose it. Here's the pin, okay? That makes it kind of a fixed blade thing, but it'll keep it from opening as well. And that is DC53 steel. Okay, that's what they say here. Green micarta scales. It's heavy. It's big. It's insane. And what do you think? But the liner, in comparison with the thickness of the blade, which is 7.2 millimeters thick, yeah, the liner's a little undersized, I think, as far as, and it's not centered completely. You know, it's off center, but it's not rubbing the side. And you might be able to go ahead and center that, but I just didn't want to take the time and effort to do it. I did my video, and it's on to the next owner. $69 is the deal. Okay, now we got the SOG Twitch. The Twitch 2, it's brass, assisted opening OS 8, and it's $39, and there's no box. Okay, and here's two Spider Monkeys, Southern Ryan. This is kind of a full blacked out, okay, Spider Monkey, the smaller one, S35VN, Tanto blade, all blacked out, looks pristine, great knife, $189. Or Spider Monkey This is not all blacked out. This is not tanto, okay? And so this has got like titanium liners that are bronze, okay? Check it out. So that's the difference. And this is 250. This is the Subvert. It's $250. Orange G10, S30V, big, huge knife, Spyderco, titanium liners, pretty insane right there. And then we've got the Spyderco Opus in black G10, S30V, 199, probably discontinued, right? So tip up, tip down, right or left, you know, for the pocket clip. And that's what she's all about. Pretty good size knife. Next, we've got a Manix 2 Blue G10. Probably a bento box one. S30V and 85 bucks. And it's the wrong box apparently. But who cares? It's $85 and it looks really good. And I'm thinking, wow, I really like that. That's G10. It's not FRN. I'll bet that thing was $200 out the door on bento box. They don't give anything away. I mean, nothing. So it's $85. And here you want the Para 3 lightweight blue FRN with S35VN, 85 bucks. So there's that. Para 3. And then you can get the Smoky Mountain Nightworks exclusive fat carbon fiber lava flow in the M4, and it's $200. Good looking knife. That's nice. And then we've got Manix 2 in black, 125. S30V. Okay. And next, Yohimbo. There's no box for this, but it has an extra set of micarta scales. And other than that, I mean, there's the micarta scales there in that package. Other than that, it looks really good. I mean, I know there's no box, but it doesn't look used. Okay, hold on. Finger flick. There we go. Yeah, looks good. Is that S30? That's S30. Okay, so that's the standard Yohimbo with an extra set of scales. So that may be of interest to you as well. Let's get over here. There's a Delica, and I thought, well, FRN Delica, but it's a S90V, and it's 90 bucks, okay? But it's a black FRN, and, well, that didn't flake, did it? Blue backspacer, liner, whatever, blue liner, S90V blade, huh? And is that what it says? Yes, that's what it says right there. Okay. All right. That's a nice little knife. And then the Todd Bag War Junkie. This is nice. $3.99. It's pristine. The guy opened it, flicked it a few times, and then it came this way. So it's just too big for him. Just not the size. And I don't know. I mean, they said it was big, so should have known. But okay, here's the Todd Heater Man of War. And this thing's, got scratches and marks here and there. I mean, but it's got an apocalyptic finish. I mean, read up on it, right? It's the number 172 anodized titanium handle, CPM 3V, mercenary profile afterburner finish on the blade. It got the COA in there, various scratches. It's $1,200 or best offer. So if you want the Man of War, and there's some scratches right there, here and there. So, but maybe not a big deal on a knife like this, huh? 3V. Ooh. Yeah, that's a monster. And I've got that paperwork inside here. Oh, we got the tops, operator 7. This is nice, and this is pretty inexpensive here, $185. There's no box, though. But do you really care? Nope. But it's a good-looking knife, isn't it? And it's, what is it, 1075 blade steel? Wow. It's a monster. I think they're calling it overbuilt, over craziness, whatever. Look at the thickness of the blade steel. But I think it's one of the better looking knives that Tops has made. And I think it was around $270 new. So that's a good deal. Trevisa is up here. It's got a little leather pocket sheath. Okay. It's a slip joint, or I think it's slip joint, ironwood handle, M390 blade, $95, comes in the box, etc. It's the Gemini 1, and there's the ironwood handle, and yeah, I guess it is. But look at that. I mean, kind of nice work on the back. Ironwood handle. This is titanium. It's light. And yes, it says M390. Yeah, it's a slip joint. That's the knife. I'll put it back here. Okay, and then we got a couple of Tucson TS81s. One guy wants 49, one guy wants 29. So pick your poison, 29 or 49, same knife. Tucson TS259, $49. 14C, 28N, nice little knife there. Tucson TS270 14C Mazwan Mokhtar, $99. What do you think? That's a nice knife. That looks good. Yeah. Ooh, drop. Okay, now we've got a steel handled old school TS20 D2 blade, $40. Now, I had to identify it. The guy that sent it in, he's going, I don't know. You know what? That's not a D2 blade. That's a Damascus blade. Okay. I don't know how I got D2 on there, but I think the one I found online was D2. This is Damascus, actually. So it's definitely an oddity. And yeah, it is. You can see the layers coming through here, right? Okay. It's real Damascus. It's very strange. Okay, $40. And this is the TS366 micarta titanium 14C, and it's $89. And it's the RIHE design TS366. Good looking knife. And this one's clean and very, very nice condition. So, yeah. Now we've got this, which is the Vero Neuron Double Detent Non-Locking Brass Scales M390 for $209. So double detent, huh? And this is number something, number 1179, something like that. So double detent. Okay, you're right. You can kick it open, but you can just push it back closed. And we're closing out the group with the Wee Knives and ZT. Got 2 ZTs. This is the Jix, and it's $159. M390, it looks fine. It looks good. It's got the box and everything. $159. Look at those standoffs. You like that? That's a Williamson design for you. Looks like a hollow grind here, right? Okay, and so, yeah, I mean, that's really inexpensive. Here's the Soothsayer, and this is the aluminum foil carbon fiber kind of handle thing going on. Titanium frame lock, 20 CV blade, light, like 3 ounces, but it's crazy. It's a cool design though. I like it. $185, and then we've got $170 for the kite fin, titanium, carbon fiber, S35VN, and it looks good. This is the carbon fiber up here. So at first I was going, is that a scratch? No, that's carbon fiber running through there. Okay, like this. Okay, like a shred carbon fiber, I'd say. We banter S35, $80. Black G10. Synergy 2, version 2, brand new edition. This is that flamed titanium. It's integral. It's Jim O. Young design. But see, the blade's not the same. The blade's more of just a normal drop point. You understand what I'm saying? That is nice. This is a really interesting knife that he's done. And I talked to him at Texas Blade. He was showing me this, but of course I was sworn to secrecy. But here it is. It's out and it's available for $285. Wow. And here's the zero tolerance 0707 titanium carbon fiber handle, 20 CV, no box. But it looks good. No box though. But yeah, looks fine. I don't see any real issues with it. And I don't know if that's part of the stonewash or if that's a thing, actually. As you look up and down, you see little stuff all over anyhow. Well, here she be. Pretty lightweight. And then the ZT 640. Titanium, carbon fiber, glow in the dark stuff, right? That's what that'll do. That's an Emerson design. And that's 20 CV. Looks good. Got the box. Yeah, okay. Well, that front flip? Oh, I guess so. And then, of course, this has got the disc on it for finger flicking, that kind of thing. So we're good. We're all done. 120 knives. You want a knife? Email me and I'll let you know if it's available. I'll mark you down for it. I'll send you an invoice sometime, maybe 12 hours later, but I will send an invoice to you. Believe me. Take care, my friends. You know what we do. We love them knives. You guys stay sharp.